Okay, the spirit. This is, I will say, fairly loosely based upon the actual Will Eisner character, the Spirit, who is more kind of like a Batman sort of character. He didn't really have, a long list of superpowers. Where in this one, he has an absolutely incredible agility, as well as a very pronounced healing factor. And he's also, fairly durable with, I would probably say, abnormal human strength. This one's done very much like some of the other Frank Miller movies, essentially like Sin City, where it's done black and white with certain colors being overly exaggerated. It's only annoying whenever you see the bright red CGI tie. That and like the gleaming white bottom of his CGI shoes for the Spirit. Now, I did a little bit of a very, very light background on the character because I wanted to see how much they really deviated from that. I will say this though, this is a very gorgeous looking movie. It looks very beautiful on screen. The visuals are very, very excellently well for this movie. And Frank does a pretty good job, of picking attractive women to play most of the leads. And it is good to see Samuel L. Jackson in an absolutely crazy, over-the-top character. He almost makes Heath Ledger's Joker seem kind of regular. Okay, so what is the premise of this movie? It is essentially finding the blood of Heracles. Because the octopus, who in the comics, from what I've read, you only saw his hands, you saw gloves, and they never showed his face. So he was like Dr. Claw. And this one, it's pretty apparent that it is Samuel L. Jackson, who is also like near indestructible. You find the reason why they're going after the blood of Heracles is because at some point in time, the octopus, not Dr. Octopus, sorry, wrong character, created a serum to kind of make immortality, somewhat, but it's unstable, so it may or may not at any time quit working. But the blood of Heracles is a perfect combination of human and god blood to therefore make someone immortal. Yep. That is the plot of this movie. It is two guys who are near indestructible beating the crap out of each other and occasionally shooting each other. Or just smashing toilets on each other and random hunks of car. So the plot is kind of thin. The acting is over the top and dry. It's visuals. I guess the visuals on this movie are beautiful. He took the same style from Sin City and just kind of threw in a different character. Samuel L. Jackson acts like an undeniable madman. And it's got attractive women in it, who are all crazy and deadly. That's about it. It's not an exceptionally good movie. I cannot stress that enough. This is not like a gorgeous movie. I thought Sin City was done very well. Why? You had very good actors. In this one, your main lead, like watching Linoleum. The few times he actually shows some sort of emotion, it's primarily when he's fighting off their version of death, played by, I think that's Jamie King. It's weird. It's beautifully visual. The plot is bizarre and off the wall. Have you ever seen the movie Shoot 'Em Up? All the plot for Shoot 'Em Up, you kind of go, really? That's your plot? Oh, okay. So you're gonna give away your whole plot in one block of exposition. It's like, oh, we're doing this because of this, and go. I made my cat explode. Okay. I've got a bunch of gigantic guns. I'm shooting a helicopter with 3 racks of guns attached to it. It's if you like Sin City, you'll appreciate the visual appeal of it. Beyond that, this movie is About as two-dimensional as a comic book, just with a lot less heart, a lot less humor, and a lot less emotion to it.